controversial topic titled Men Are Trash. Oh, doom! Sorry, I ruined it.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Bagay, the Empowered. My name is Kitile and this is Kwahile. And today we are going to be talking about a very controversial topic. Drum roll. Boom. Are you gonna say it, should I?
You should.
Men are trash. Basically, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be explaining what men are trash is. We're going to be talking about consent. We're also going to be talking about what sexual liberation is. And over to you.
Okay, so I am a proud advocate of men are trash. Listen, put my face on it. I am here for all of this. I'm still trying to recruit Kitile onto our side.
Do you need to tell the people that I need to be recruited?
Yes, okay, because she's not fully within. She doesn't fully understand yet. But don't worry, I'm working with her. I'm educating her about what this is. Don't worry, ladies. I got us. Okay, she will be joining our side very soon. But basically, a lot of people misunderstand what men are trash is. People think men are trash is basically women who have been dating men that just ain't about it, trash individuals. And it's actually got nothing to do with heterosexual relationships. As I said, I am a proud advocate of men are trash, but I'm a heterosexual female. I am going to date a man. I want to be with a man. I like men. Okay, not really.
I want me.
I'm not trying to go to the other side, but men are trash is basically how our existence is threatened just because they are here. When we say men are trash, we're talking about that mini heart attack that you experience when you're walking down the street and you see a guy. He doesn't even have to do anything. Just the fact that he's there and you're also there and there's no one else, you're like, okay, my existence is threatened.
Anything look for the nearest escape route.
Exactly. Anything can happen at any given time. We are saying that they're trash when they fail to understand no, no, don't talk to me, don't touch me, leave me alone. Men have entitlement issues. They feel entitled to us. They feel entitled to our body, our time, our energy. And we are at a point where we're like, you know what, as men, men are now coming out of the woodworks and they're like, no, women are also trash, and I'm like, as a man, when a woman says men are trash, you now need to take a step back and you need to be like, okay, women are saying we are trash because the existence is threatened. What can I do so that the world is a safer place for us women to exist? So that's basically to sum it all up.
Well defined.
Every day our existence is threatened because of men.
Okay, first things up. Sexual liberation. Before actually I talk about sexual liberation, I feel like young men are not doing enough to educate themselves about the social struggles that women need to go through. I remember reading something and this person was saying that I'm so gobsmacked that I'm talking to a PhD student, but they don't even understand the term street harassment. Like, what the hell? You women are making everything up these days. So today we are going to be dropping some educational pointers here and there.
Listen.
Because guys, honestly, with regards to some things, ignorance is not bliss. So first of all, we are going to be talking about sexual liberation. What is sexual liberation? You understand? What do you think sexual liberation means to you?
I mean, it basically means as a woman, I am entitled to express myself in different ways when it comes to what I choose to do with my body. Sexually liberated does not have a face. It's not that girl who has different sexual partners, who doesn't shave, who's just like, sex is just a thing that is done. As it can also be the girl that decides that, listen, I don't necessarily want to have sex with a million people. I just want to sleep with one person. But I understand what it is. And I understand that even though he is my boyfriend or he is my husband, I am allowed to say, no, I don't want to partake in this activity at this current moment. As much as we had sex yesterday, today I'm not in the mood for it. So I'm not doing it. Leave me alone. And then also he understands what that means for you. Don't force yourself on someone else. You need to understand. And men now need to get to a point where they understand gestures. Where if we
take hints,
like if you are coming on to me and I'm doing this and my face is not there with you, take a hint. I'm not trying to partake in this. Many women have said that I only did it because it was too late for me to turn back.
Also, another topic we wanted to talk about is consent. What is consent, guys? What defines consent? You understand? I feel like things like remember that thing that came out, the something the reference list. It was like a list of I feel like things like that really created a platform for us to have to talk about consent, because prior to that people would engage in sexual activities without actually knowing what consent is. This starts from school, guys. School level. When you go LO, they teach you when we talk about the birds and the bees, go LO, and this is a woman, this is a man, this is how they made. Before we start teaching kids, this is a contraceptive, this is a girl's period, let's teach children on consent, like from a young age. I feel like if we are going to equip you to have sex, we should equip you with the knowledge of what is consent. When do you know that this person that you want to sleep with is not there to sleeping with you? Respecting another person's space, you understand? And the other thing that I want to talk about is street harassment. Guys, within the street harassment, I think it's because I'm in public spaces a lot. I am, oh my god, I don't even have the energy to get mad. guys, it really... What is street harassment? Street harassment is like what Khilo was saying. Walking past a group of guys and you're just dreading it, or you're even looking for an alternative route because you're not in the mood for my size baby. Some even go to the extent of touching you. I can't walk in public like this, because when I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I'm going to place XYZ, I have to think, should a man consider touching me? Can he not at least touch this area of my body? Like, let me cover this part up, or at least the akhume. Guys, and it's not right. It's not right, I was saying to someone the other day, it's a guy, I was saying to him, he was telling me about some dingy place, and then why would you even go there? As a guy, it's so easy for you to enter into any kind of space, because someone is waiting for you around the corner to abduct you, to rape you, to harass you. You don't even think about that. Not as a woman, when I wake up in the morning and I'm going to place XYZ and I pick out a dress, I'm like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. So things like that, guys. That is what street harassment is. Forcing yourself on someone's personal space.
And I think also, as women, the minute we leave the house, even before we leave the house, we're just like, Lord, can I return in one piece? Can I come back home the way I am? Because the smallest thing will set these men off. You just deciding, you could be walking in the rank and then you're hearing, my size, and you're deciding to not look back, to proceed onto your way, and then you hear them, and you're like, really?
Do you need, guy?
Did it really have to go there? Men now need to understand, no, I don't want to talk, and no doesn't always have to come out of our mouths. Me deciding to proceed on my way, it means no, I'm not trying to partake in this. And why do you now have to get in your feelings about me saying no? I don't want to talk to you. I have no reason to talk to you. Like, men, we go through a lot, guys. We go through a lot as women. The harassment is crazy. Also in the workplace, we have to deal with this. We have to deal with this
even in our own homes.
Everywhere, you know. Even when you are sitting in the privacy of your own home, your uncle is gonna come in and say, how are barabil? Nigga, I'm indoors. You're my uncle. You shouldn't be looking at me sideways. And we honestly, being a woman is hard. It is extremely difficult. I was telling Kitsile when I was, working my magic trying to recruit her to our side, that men are trash is not limited to the men that only rape and whatnot. It is every single type of man, because if your friend is me, if I'm passing by and your friend is like, oh, and you joke and laugh about it,
you're partaking
in that, and you're trash. And if a woman, it's with the simplest things, like if you see a pretty woman and you walk towards her and you're like, and you still continue to walk with her and engage her in a conversation, you're being trash. It's also undressing women with their eyes. Fellas, listen to the words that are about to come out of my mouth. We can see that you guys are undressing us with your eyes. Like, it is so clear, because like we can just see the thirst in your eyes, and you're like, Lord Jesus, take me. You're like, trash, man.
We need an ad break. No, guys, but honestly, this is the frustration that women need to go through. Like, why am I even saying we don't need to go through it? This is the frustration that women go through, and with
on the day to day.
For when it might seem like it's nothing.
It's a joke.
But guys, I read something like, you know that meme, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, mene has the word men.
Cheza, preach, pastor, go deeper. That was a woman that said that.
Think about it.
Go deeper, woman of God.
So guys, honestly, to all the men out there, the amount of energy that you spend into trying to convince women that not all men are trash, the same way all lives matter. The amount of energy that you guys are putting into trying to convince women that not all men are trash, take that and direct it into telling your niggas to stop hollering at basadi ko strating, to stop forcing themselves onto women, to stop thinking that every woman actually belongs to them.
Yeah.
That is it.
So
we're done.
Yeah, we're done. So you guys know what to do by now. This is, after all, the 3rd episode. Like, share, comment, subscribe, guys.
Follow us on social media.
Yes. We are going to have all the details down in the description box. Thank you guys so much, and we love you.